All right, everybody. For those of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Before we set out, I'm gonna just a quick word about text messaging. I have my text messages turned off, and what that means is if somebody sends me a text message while I'm on stage, I'm not going to receive it, and that's because I find them to be super distracting. It's like hitting the wall of text, and it can really throw you off. Really, but if you do need to get a hold of us, the best way is by joining our Discord, and you'll find the address on this beam here right below me. All right. Now, I've hosted over 750 events in Altspace, and in that time, the question I get asked every single day is, why are we here? What's going on? What's this all about? What are we doing in here? Right. So I like to begin this event by asking all of you that question. If you've never been here before, the answer are these three wonderful words right below my podium right here. All right. So everybody, why are we here? Let's hear it. Really, people? Really? All right, you guys haven't been having coffee before the shows. I can tell. All right, we're gonna do that again. All right, everybody, why are we here? Let's chant it. Hear it.
Feed
Feed
a
a shark. Feed a shark. Come on, people, to feed a shark. Right now, in order to feed a shark, we're going to need a shark. And fortunately, we have my friends here to help us out with that today. We have Melvin, we have Buster, and we have Fang. You may not recognize them because they are in disguise. We'll get to that in a moment. All right. And so yeah, now it's not enough to expect all of you to help me, feed a shark. It's not. Right? Because listen, there was once a time when I first came into Altspace when my friends weren't looking so good. They were getting super skinny. They were fading away to nothing. I didn't know what to do. Out of complete and total desperation, I became an Altspace event host. I did. That's how it started, right? And we had hundreds of people coming through our events and experiences, but nobody was willing to help me feed a shark. Nobody was willing to be a hero. No one was willing to help me save the earth one shark at a time because it turns out you need some incentive. And we do have some incentive for you today. What we have is a 12-piece world building kit. Right, it's got an aquarium theme. It starts out empty, and this way, however you decorate it, it's going to make it unique and your very own. And you can put it in your home space, you can put it in your event spaces, you can use it however you like. And if you'd like a chance to win that today, you're going to find that on your lower right, you're going to see a raise hand button appear as if by magic, because that's what magic looks like in VR. It really does. All right, and while we wait for that to fill up, you just press that one time, it'll turn blue, and you'll be ready to go. Now we wait for that to fill up. Just a quick word about your microphone icon at the very top of your menu wheel. And that microphone icon is clear. That means we can hear you and everything that's happening in your environment. That includes Cthulhu's music in the background, like when he first came in, and all that kind of stuff going on in your background. Now, we love that because we love hearing you laugh. We love being able to interact with you and all that stuff. I think it makes for a much better show. But you got to be mindful of it because we don't know what we sound like in Altspace, right? You might have some feedback you don't know about. Or maybe you're off to the side having a conversation, that's maybe better suited for the campfire that you don't think anybody can hear, but our YouTube camera can hear it and it's going out like that. So one of my moderators or my producer goes, "Oh no, we have to do something," and then they turn your microphone to red. If that should happen, don't feel like you can't participate. You're going to notice also in your menu wheel that you have a pink cheek smiley face, and that contains a wide variety of ways for you to express yourself, right? And I'll leave it to you to choose which one's the most appropriate. A lot of you already have a handle on this, but I'd like to reserve this one if I can because it was invented by an evil admin in a dark basement in the coldest winter, right? And when he was coming up with perhaps the most distracting emoji, and we're going to use this as kind of a signal. So let's say that my voice starts cracking, or Sharky starts wisecracking behind my back, or the ceiling, these glass panels up here, they start cracking, and you get a little nervous. You see we're taking on water, or off in the distance you see an actual cracking. We're going to want to know about that, and you're going to need a way to signal me fast. So we're going to use that hand signal to let me know when something's wrong. All right, and that's a good way to let me know, or you could just yell it out or something. That's possible too. All right, so that should work. All right, so now while we wait, let's see. We have only 3 people willing to help me feed a shark. Well, if you'd like to be on the show and you want a chance to win today's prize kit, go ahead and press that raise hand button. Get my friends some variety here. But while we wait, listen, I'd like to talk to you all about something very important. Um, there was a few weeks ago, actually, we're coming up on a month now, where we had a question that was all planned to ask, where we revealed the dangers of what we call organized crime. That very night, right? Those people out there showed up, right? Everyone, those, and they haven't left. right? They're very intimidating, and just ignore them. Okay, just act like nothing's going on. All right, and so they were coming around, and when we came in to do the show, our console didn't work at all. Right. And this is because there's an issue in Altspace right now that's only affecting a small number of people. But you know what? One of the fantastic things about Altspace is that they listen. Right? If enough people ask for a thing, they tend to give it. Problem arises when there's a small issue like this one. It only affects a small group of people, and Allspace may get the idea that it's not a priority. Now we need to show them it's a priority. I'm counting on all of you to do that because this doesn't just affect me. This affects every audience that comes through this entire set. Right? So every show we do, right, I can't press the buttons, but that means all of you are missing out on our special effects. The show's not usually like this. We have these sharks move, they come up. We have these moving platforms. We have these bridges that come out. Right. And, we believe the show must go on. So we keep doing shows because, hey, a shark's got to eat. Right. But we're asking you, help us get in touch with the admins. All right. So that they realize this is an important issue. So we're asking you to go to altvr.com. And on the very bottom of that page, you're going to see a link that says support. Now, when you click on that, you can fill out a support form. And all you need to tell them is that, listen, if you're a fan of the show, say that. Say, I really like Shark Time, and we would really appreciate it if you can help Michael Forrest solve his problem. He's given, like I said, I put on 750 events. That's a lot of hours, and I'm only asking for a couple back. I'm only asking for a couple hours for them to come help me fix my problem. That's all. And I think that's pretty reasonable. So you're going to get something back. It's a form letter, right? They made that form letter just for us. In the same amount of time it would have taken, to ask one of the admins to help me. They made up a form letter. Okay, so I'm deeply touched that they did this, right? But this is a way to close the ticket quick, right? To get some action, we're going to need to keep those tickets open. Right back, ask them how their day's going. Ask them how the weather's going in their part of the world. And please understand, I'm not asking you to troll Altspace in any way. Right? All I'm asking is that we get the attention that we need to get this issue resolved. That's it. All right. So I want to thank you. A lot of you already have written in, and I just want to thank all of you that have, and any of you that plan to. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, just thank you. All right. Now let's see. We have 4 people on the list. Let's see. Melvin, Buster, and Fang. Do you want to hear tonight's specials? All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Who do we have? Who's going to be on tonight's menu? Let's see. We have Merc Soul back. We've had Merc Soul on before. Welcome back. We have Hales, one of our returning champions. That's awesome. Wow, Michael Forrest is on the list. I don't know if we should have that guy up. I've heard things. All right, we have Cthulhu wants to be up. Hopefully, he won't be doing any musical numbers. All right, there we go. So that's going to be our beginning set. Now, if I've called your name, come on up to the stage. But listen, if you need to recenter, now's the time, because if you try to recenter on stage, you can end up back in the audience. And this is good for everybody. Hey, Matt, I think this is awkward. I'm pretty sure, Courtney. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Hey, what's this, Cthulhu? What's that?
Might need to go into a different room.
Over to the right.
Might need to go into a different room. What do you mean?
Music in the background.
Oh, you mean in the real world? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is kind of a live show, so we'll do our best to work around that. All right. Let's see here. All right. So let's start out with you, Hales. Hales, you've been gone for a while. How have you been doing?
Yeah, this is my first time back. I didn't know about all the issues, so
we've been having
I'll
trouble
get on
lately.
that.
Yeah, but a lot of people have written in. Hopefully, you will too, and that can really help. Do you have a strategy tonight?
I've been out tonight and I've drank lots of wine, so whatever
Good. So
the
you're all
strategy comes
relaxed
to mind.
and ready to win over the audience. That's good. All right, excellent. All right, let's see. How about Merc Soul? You're back again. Last time it didn't go so well for you, right? I don't think you won.
I did not. I did get
You did not.
gifted the kit, so that was
Oh,
nice.
that's right. You were selected. That's right. Yeah,
Yes,
I remember that.
But
Now, do you have a strategy tonight to win?
so if I fall, I'm just gonna try to press my hands against the glass and not slide into the shark.
Like a breaking. You have a breaking strategy. All right, that's kind of cool. All right, how about you, Cthulhu? How long you been? How long you been around Altspace for?
I actually just started yesterday.
Yesterday, okay. You're very fresh.
Yeah, very.
All right, let me ask the audience real quick. Should we throw him back because he's very new? He's very fresh. Oh,
yeah, we gotta keep
okay,
it.
all right, we're gonna keep going with you. We're gonna go with you, Cthulhu. But let me ask you. What do you think of the show so far? What are you expecting?
So far, I like the atmosphere. I like the environment.
So you feel safe?
Really good. Yeah.
You feel safe?
Yeah.
That's it. That's excellent. Cthulhu feels safe, everybody. All right, if everybody will join me up top here. All right, come on up here. Let me, get you all set up here. All right. And just watch out for that blue light. We're going to be using at the end. Just pick a yellow X to stand on if you would. Get comfortable because hopefully you're going to be there for a while. Be great. All right. Now let me ask you, Merc Soul, let me ask you, do you consent to this?
I
Do you
do.
agree to be part of our game? You do?
Yes.
You got your hand up. You
Scouts
got your
honor.
hand up. It's all official. All right, cool. Oh, Scouts honor. Well, everybody knows that's legally binding in like all the countries, right? All right, cool. Now, can I ask you where you're from, Merc Soul? Where in the world?
Ohio.
Ohio. Cool. All right.
Yes.
You don't need to be specific, just a region. There you go. That's cool.
Yep.
We asked somebody that one time, and somebody got real specific, like too much so, like they said where they worked and stuff. We got to edit that out. Yeah.
Just a basement in Ohio somewhere.
Don't be specific. How about you, Hales? Do you consent to this?
I absolutely do.
And if I remember correctly, you're coming in from the UK, right?
I am, yeah.
Excellent. I love that because like anytime I move my hand like this, I'm crossing oceans. I think that's the coolest thing ever. Okay, let's see. Cthulhu, let me ask you. Do you consent to this?
I absolutely do.
You do? Oh, he absolutely does. That's like, not only is that legally binding, that's absolutely legally binding. Where you from in the world, Cthulhu? If I may ask. USA? All right, cool. Good enough for me. All right. Can we ask like which coast? East or west? We're around there?
East Coast.
Don't have to say though. Don't want to.
East.
It's okay. Okay, well,
Coast.
okay, I'm reading that as a no. Okay, all right, cool. All right, so let's see. Whoa, I ended up in the audience. Well, this is just awkward for everybody, isn't it?
East Coast.
Okay, wow. I was on stage, now I'm down here. Okay.
I know.
Oh, wow, I was right about that awkward thing.
Anything.
All right, everybody. So the way this is going to work is, it's going to be on our audience to determine what the future of Altspace is. Right? We're going to think what kind of people do we want to have around here. You can't tell anything just by looking at them, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to ask them questions. Right, and as we ask them questions, you're going to have the ability to vote for them. However, our voting system is broken. So what do? Well, it turns out we have 3 volunteers, and we also have 3 of these fences here. So, and when we're done with our round of questions, we're going to ask you to stand behind the fence that matches the volunteer contestant that you're voting for. And that's how we're going to work around that. Okay. All right. So now let's see. We're going to start out with you, Merc Soul. Now, Merc Soul, are you ready for your question?
I am.
You are. How ready? Are you like super ready, or are you just like, yeah, kind of,
Well, I've just accepted that this might be the last question that I'll be able to answer up here. So I've just accepted my fate.
I'm impressed. Okay. Wow, so we're already winning over the audience.
A promising beginning.
Yeah, it could be. Very good point, Mr. Producer. All right, now
I don't know. I see some pretty stern faces out there.
Yeah, they do. They look very serious, don't they? I got to look at them every week. Yeah, you get a taste of what I'm going through up here. All right. Well, let me ask you this. If you look out in the distance, you see that structure over there? Right? Out behind Puzzler and Carp, you see that? Well, that's the Ravenhall Sea-Lab. And over there, our lead researcher, Dr. Starling, right? He's been very troubled about what we've been going through lately. And he's been thinking of ways that he can motivate Altspace toward, coming up with a solution to restore our show. All right. And now I'm not saying that Dr. Starling is working on a death ray. I'm absolutely not saying that. All right. I'm not. I'm also not saying that he's come up with a way to widen the beam in such a way as to take care of some larger problems, with remarkable precision. All right. I'm not saying that at all. All right. But if we had to test something like that, right, name something like an inanimate object that you would like to eradicate from the planet Earth completely, if you could, hypothetically.
Oh, it's a tough one.
Yeah.
I don't get out much, so.
Do you feel put on the spot?
A little bit. Inanimate. It's got to be an inanimate object.
We don't want to test it on anything organic yet. Just like something inanimate, some kind of inanimate object that you're just tired of.
How about I want to strongly note a completely empty IRS building.
Oh wow! Okay, so for those of you in other countries, a tax building, the tax building headquarters. I got to think maybe there's like some legal issues there, but I like the way you think. All right, there we go. How about you, Hales? What do you think? If we can get rid of any inanimate object in the world, like completely eradicate it, it'll just be gone forever. All right, what do you think? What would you suggest we test this on? If there was such a thing.
I can't.
There's
think of
totally not
anything inanimate, but evil. Can we say Daleks? because nobody likes Daleks.
Oh, I see. Oh, we're going to
Nobody
go
likes
that way. We're going to go the
Daleks.
route of
Absolutely
copyright
right.
infringement, but I think we can safely mention that, especially if we're fans.
Or any
But if,
other evil robot type thing from any other sci-fi.
well, let me ask you, who
program.
owns that franchise? That's BBC, right? You own that?
Yeah, BBC UK. Yeah.
All right, well, I'll make sure I get this right. If anyone out there from the BBC is watching and they would like to sponsor the show, please feel free to contact us on our Discord. Right? We'd love to do that for you. It's a good show,
And
too.
if they
I
would
that.
like to employ me to work for them as well, yeah, that's also great because I live around the corner.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, now that we have revealed your location, to our entire audience and all of YouTube, because that's safe.
Yep.
All right, let's move on. As though we didn't notice, to Cthulhu. All right, we're probably going to have to edit that bit out there, Cthulhu. All right, let me ask you, if we can get rid of any inanimate object in the world, just completely eradicate it, make it gone forever, if we could possibly do such a thing, which we totally can't, but if we could, what would you choose?
I'm on the boat with Tails over here, except I'd get rid of the Cybermen.
All right, wait, one thing. You said you're on the boat with Hales, and that sounds
But
very nice, but you do realize you're at the bottom of the ocean, right? Because I got to say that trip didn't work out.
Yes, I know.
Okay. All right. So you're going with her. You're taking her answer too.
I'm going with the Cybermen.
Okay.
I
oh,
like
Simon,
this better.
Okay. So we got a lot of
Doctor
Doctor
Who.
Who stuff happening here today. No, it's a good thing I don't have my buttons anymore because whenever somebody does something like that, my hands get really shaky. All right, but let's press on. I've been told lately though that that's fair use, so I think we'll be okay. All right, now let's see here. Oh, I see a hand go up there, Cthulhu. What's going on?
Your mic was cutting in and out.
didn't hear the answers.
My mic was cutting in and out. My voice okay, everybody?
Sound okay?
Yes.
My producer says I sound okay. All right, cool. All right, well, I see everybody's already trying to vote already. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm told. I was wondering, why is everybody moving over there? It was confused me because I didn't call for the voting yet, and everybody's moving all the way over to the other side. All right. I'm told, however, that our volunteers don't like it so much when some of our audience didn't like it. Our volunteer contestants see who's voting for them. All right. So at this point, I normally ask our volunteers to turn around so they don't have to see all that. Look at that. Did you arrange this, Merxel? Did you prearrange this? Yeah, they wanted you to know. That's messed up. The audience is cruel. They are. They're monsters.
Really nice
they really are.
on.
Yeah, it's sad.
All
All
right,
right,
I'm still
everybody
waiting. I
turn
forgot
around,
about that.
turn around and face the back wall. I think it's just nicer this way. All right. And if anybody in our audience would like to vote for Merxel, please stand over on that section over there behind that fence. If anybody would like to vote for Hales, stand behind this middle fence right here. And if anybody would like to vote for Cthulhu, go ahead and stand just behind that fence right there. All right. Now, I think we have some idea how this is working out. Let's see. Okay. Well, Cthulhu, let me ask you.
over there.
Have any plans later?
Nope.
No. Let me ask you something else. Does anybody know where you are right now? Very important. The most important question we ask right here.
And again?
Does anybody know where you are right now?
I mean, my dad is literally right in front of me, so.
Right in front of you. Let me ask you. Is he the type to press charges?
I mean, no.
Oh, okay. Well, do me a favor. It helps a lot if you scream on the way out, but I want you to scream something very specific. I want you to scream out so your dad can hear. Right? I consent to this. All right, you ready? Okay. I consented to this. There we go. All right, Mr. Producer, if you would do the honors, please. Yeah. Thanks for joining us. Cthulhu. Have a nice trip. All right, there we go. Very nice. Well, that was good. Okay, now everybody, feel free because I'm feeling really lopsided.
Okay.
Feel free to
Okay.
spread back out again, please, because I'm sitting up here and I'm like, the Aquadrome's not built for this. We're starting to tilt this way. It's not good.
Okay.
All right, now let's see. Now we do have an opening up here. If anybody else would like a chance to win our 12-piece world building kit, it's got an aquarium theme. It's really cool. Those of you who have it already, if you could throw up some hearts if you like it, just so we can show everybody how cool this thing is. Let me see. All right, see, so you got some people in here that like the kit. Oh, there we go. Ooh, more are coming. Very nice.
You guys can
I'm seeing
turn
somebody
around now.
outside the back window.
Okay.
Cthulhu.
Okay.
Oh, Cthulhu got stuck. Cthulhu got stuck. Wow. Swim for it, man. You can make it. You can make it all the way. You can do it. Wow, that never happened before. Okay, he can't get in through the airlock. Oh, there he is. Okay, all right, good. He's got a space exploit. All right, everybody, let's head back in. Oh, that was different. Okay, all right, cool. So let's see here. We have somebody else on our list that wants to be a volunteer on tonight's show. Let's see who we have. Oh, we got that Michael Forrest again. We can't pick him because that would be weird. All right, well, anybody else that would help me feed a shark or win a world building kit, go ahead and press the raise hand button. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead with the two that we have. Anybody? Anybody at all? Oh, wow, that's unusual. Nobody wants to help me feed a shark? Wow, that's messed up. Yeah. Oh, wait, we got a fourth. Hang on a second. I think we got somebody. We got somebody named King Logan. All right, King Logan, come on up. You out there, King Logan?
Yeah.
So you got a lot of background noise there, King Logan. Can you do anything about that? Like off the television or whatever that is? All right, cool. Come on up. There you go. All right, cool. How you feeling tonight, King Logan?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
How long you been around Altspace for?
Just today.
All right, Freedom, I see you got your hand up. Are we having some sound issues again? No? What's going on?
It was an accident.
It's an accident. Okay, I heard those happen. Sometimes I have accidents too, and when that happens, people fall down and the sharks get them. It's a mess. You know. I'm glad that went okay though. All right, now King Logan, let me ask you. So you've just joined Altspace today? Did I hear that right?
Today, yes, sir.
Oh wow, so you're really fresh. Should we throw them back, people?
No.
Oh, all right, we're gonna go with them. All right, cool.
All right.
Wait, when did you come in? Like, do you know what's going on here? By any chance?
Well, yeah, it seems like a good little game show going on right now. So I was like,
oh yeah, it's real
let me
friendly.
check it
It's
out.
wholesome. You know, we help the environment. All right, good. All right, excellent. Wait,
All right.
world. Like, what part of the world do you call home?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've been there a couple times. Very nice. All right. Well, we're gonna have you up top here. Right. So come up this here. All right. As soon as we get up here, right, there's a yellow X here, and if you could stand on that yellow X, I'd appreciate it very much.
Gotcha.
Now, let me ask you a question. We'll start out with this one. You consent to this? Be part of our game. You do.
Yes,
all right,
I
awesome.
do.
Good news. That's excellent. Excellent. Very good. We like to hear that, especially. And you do realize that this is legally binding in like every country, right?
Well, all right. That's cool.
All right, good. All right. Actually, you know what? We love hearing that. That's awesome. All right, good news. All right. So let's see. Who we're going to start out with? Let's see. Let's start out. Hales, let's start out with you. You ready for your question?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, let's see here. Let's get one just for you. Let's see here. All right, now, I'm not one to gossip. I'm really not. I can't stand it. But I was in a campfire earlier, and I overheard two fellow volunteer contestants talking about you. I have to say it wasn't very nice. Really wasn't. I heard people gasping in the audience. I listened. I was shocked too. I couldn't believe it. Especially with them being new to Altspace and all, it was terrible. Right. And while I heard all of this and I was shocked, I got to tell you, there's got to be something you can do, Hales. You don't have to take that. Got to be some way you can retaliate. I want to know, what's your plan? What's your diabolical plot? How are you going to get even?
I'm just gonna buy everyone all the wine,
You're going to buy
get them all
the wine.
drunk, get them even
see.
drunker, and then make them
yeah.
realize how fun I am.
Okay. All right. So they'll have that realization. That's a good answer. All right. Now,
Could you
King
not love
Logan,
Hales?
let me ask you something.
Yay.
King Logan, and this is very
What's
important.
up?
I don't know if you know this, man. I don't know if you're aware of this, but Hales, Merc Soul are plotting against you. All right. What are you going to do about it? Yeah, what are you going to do? What are your plans?
I'm just gonna be better than they are. That's all.
You're going to be the best. Yeah, okay. You're just gonna drive on, everybody. All right, that's cool. That's inspiring. Very nice. Let's ask Merc Soul. Merc Soul, let me ask you. Listen, the word on the street is that Hales and King Logan 32 over there got it out for you, man. I got you. I'm here for you. Okay? I'm telling you, you don't have to take this. What's your plan? How are you gonna deal with it?
Thank you. I would call their boss. I would write their boss a letter.
I see.
Yeah, and yeah.
Oh, so you don't mess around. You'd go to their real world bosses and be like, listen, you got a real problem employee on your hands. You do. I don't know if you know.
So you're a snitch.
Oh,
Okay.
Ooh, everybody heard that?
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
My
King
buff loves
James.
You know what they say
Wow, he
about
just-
snitches.
Ooh, it's getting
I am
interesting
immediately
up
going this
here.
way.
Right. Wow. How my friends liking that?
I'm going to
Let's
stand
see.
back. Fighting
Oh,
talk's
yeah.
going on
Okay.
here.
All
Hopefully
right.
it's
You know what,
fine.
everybody? You know what, everybody? We can't decide like this. This isn't right. What we're going to do is let's get to the truth of the matter. Let's leave it to our audience to figure this out. If everybody would turn around, right, and face that back wall for me, right, let's find out what's going on here. All right, now,
Hi,
if
Sharky.
you support Merc Soul, everybody go stand behind that fence right there. Right. Now, if you like Hales' answer, go ahead and stand behind this middle fence right there. And if you're a fan of King Logan 32, go ahead and stand on this side right here. All right, let's see. Okay, I see how it's going. Merc, so let me ask you something here. Do you have any plans later?
Oh,
I think I'm gonna cry a little.
Oh, I don't. Oh, wow. You heard that,
No.
people? You made Merc Soul cry. It's messed up. You people are monsters. All right, now, Merc Soul, let me ask you this. Does anybody know where you are right now? Anybody at all?
Just
Nobody? Oh,
just my
excellent.
basement friends, but they're
Good news. Just
they're not
friends.
real.
Are they the type to press charges?
Not
Figments of your
creepy at
imagination
all.
there?
No, no.
Okay.
They
All right. Good. So they're, yeah. Okay. We're taking care of some problems here, is what I'm hearing. Okay, Mrs. Producer, if you'd be so kind.
wait.
So go ahead
Wait.
Can I get a
Wait,
count?
before
Yes,
Get a
Merxel.
count?
1 second.
Before you do
Merxel,
that,
yes. Before I do
just
that, yes.
know that I have 3 cat children who
3 cat
want to see me up here.
Wow.
So I mean, I just you can send me. I just want you to know that you'd be
That's
crushing
just terrible.
3 little furry cat hearts. But
Well, I'm not
oh,
doing
do
it.
what you
I'm
must.
the audience. It's the will of the crowd, man. That's just the way it goes. So that's just sad. That's terrible.
Let's take care of
All right, Mr.
themselves.
Producer, if you wouldn't mind doing the honors, please, and give us a good scream on the way out. We're told that helps.
Scream,
Here
please.
we go. Yeah, we're gonna need a good scream. Good scream.
No!
There you go.
Oh God, the bones.
Oh,
Oh
God. Wow. Wow. That sounded painful. Melvin. All right. Wow. Okay. All right, everybody. We're going to move on to our third round now. And as we do so, listen, when you came in, you might have noticed that we have a Patreon and a Buy Us a Coffee link here. And that's because we are trying to raise money to put on more interactive experiences for all of you. But not only that, we are taking a portion of what we collect and donating it to the Bimini Shark Lab. They're an organization that raises awareness about some of the horrific practices like shark finning. And they're trying, to raise awareness about some of the environmental challenges that face sharks in our ocean today. As a matter of fact, we recently adopted our very first shark. This is the real world representation of Sharky here. And that was made possible by the support of all of you. We want to thank you also for supporting us, coming out to our shows. And those of you that subscribe to our YouTube channel, I got to say, we like you just a little bit better. It's true. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm going to, Tony, I'm going to mute you for just a moment because you got some background noise there going on there. If you don't mind. There you go. All right, cool. Very good. Thanks. All right, cool. Excellent. All right. So it looks like we have 2 volunteer contestants remaining, but we're going to have to choose and you guys can turn back around now. I should have said that before. That's just looking creepy now. Everybody's looking up, going, look at their backs turned. That's just creepy. It's a movie like that. I can't mention it though. All right. So let's see here. We need some way to determine the future of Altspace. I mean, does the future of Altspace, look like, people like, Hales and her personality, or is it, people like King Logan who doesn't like snitches? Like we're gonna have to get to the bottom of this, and the best way to do that, I think, is by asking them more questions. Right? So let's do that. Let's do that right now, and let's start out with
Where'd he go?
King James disappeared. Oh no!
No.
All right, wait, here. Let's see.
I mean, Hales.
See if he
Sometimes-
comes back.
Sometimes it's an informant.
Sometimes it's an informant. Uh-oh. That's not good. All right. Well, let's see. Well, we lost King James. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to work around this. We're going to need somebody to take his place. Let's see if we have anybody else on the list that we can take.
See
Let's
hands? I see
see.
hands. He's back.
He's back.
See, every time it happens when I decide, okay, this is how we're going to press on, that's when they reappear. Where were you, King Logan? King Logan? There you go.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, my brother. It's connection issues.
Oh,
They don't
okay,
want
that
to
can
see me
happen.
win.
Wait
They
a
don't wanna
second.
see me
No, I
win.
know what's going on here. I've seen this before, and I'm a professional. Let me tell you what this is. This is something we call Altspaciness. This is a
Okay.
severe case of Altspaciness. Yes, it's true. It's very serious. It's going around and it affects us all. All right, everybody.
Gotcha.
All right, so we got King James back. So what we're going to do now, all right, here we go. King Logan, I'm sorry. Got King Logan back. All right, messed up the name there. That's good. All right. Well, since I messed up your name, let's take attention away from that by starting out with let's start out with Hales. All right, Hales, are you ready
Alrighty.
for your question?
Okay.
All right, cool. Now this is we're going to try to get to the bottom of it here. We're going to see which of them deserve to live. Let's find out. All right, let's see here. Now, let's see. Oh, I totally lost the question. That's not good. All right. Well, listen, I'd like to talk to you all about Ernesto. Now, Ernesto, for those of you who don't know, is our courier dolphin. Right now, Dr. Starling can't stand Ernesto because, listen, dolphin hooliganism. Dolphin hooliganism is a real problem down here, and so Dr. Starling kind of acts out. He leaves like little traps for him, little practical joke type things. And it really messes with Ernesto bad every time we have a delivery. It's terrible. He's going to be in dolphin therapy probably for the rest of his life. It's pretty bad, right? So we're wondering, how can we get Dr. Starling to back off a little bit? All right, because for one, I like that we receive our packages, but for another thing, like the longer he's going to have a nervous breakdown, Ernesto, and I'm worried about it because while generally dolphins are pretty bad news, Ernesto's okay. All right. So I got to find out here. All right, Hales, what can we do to get Dr. Starling to back off a little bit?
I feel like we should just behave like decent human beings and make Dr. Starling realize that he needs to stop being a horrible person.
All right. So we'd be decent human
Very
beings. I don't know if anybody
seriously.
else I don't know if anybody else heard this. Wait, what's that? I don't know if anybody else heard this, but Buster said, "What do you mean by human beings? What do you mean by people?"
Fish
Yeah.
being?
Oh my God.
Okay. No. It's cool.
Can I just have a
My friends are
disclaimer that
used
I
to
am
this kind of
rather
thing.
drunk?
Yeah. Oh, you did explain that. Yeah, you did explain that. And besides, my friends are used to that kind of thing. All right. Now, King Logan, let me ask you. All right. What can we do to get Dr. Starling just to back up a little bit?
I think you should give him a good joint, and
Oh,
he
I
needs
see.
to get laid.
Wait a minute. You do know that we're a family show, right?
Oh, my bad. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'll give you a moment to rephrase here. Play some music
Okay.
if I had it, but I don't. So there we go.
All
All right.
My
So what do you think?
apologies,
How do we get
kids.
Dr. Starling to back up?
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I think he just needs to take a nap with another
Yeah.
special human being.
I see.
And that will get him in a better mood
Yeah.
to where he won't say forget about dolphins. I think he'll
I
be.
see.
I think
Okay.
he'll be.
All
I
right.
think he'll be in a
So
better
he
mood.
needs some kind of nap type thing. Possibly with
Yeah,
a human
with a
pillow, but
special
we're not going to
friend.
get into that. Yeah, with a special friend. Okay. All right. Wow. All right. That's a strange and exotic answer, King Logan. Okay, but you know what? We'll just go with it. Right. You know what? Ultimately, it's up to our audience to decide. If I can have the both of you turn around and face this back wall, please, while we find out. Oh, and actually, before we do, Hales, let me ask you: why do you deserve to live more than King Logan here?
I don't. I think he's like the coolest person I've ever met in Altspace.
Thanks.
Oh my
Thanks, Hales.
gosh! Well, thank you.
I appreciate that. All right. Let's see how it is. Logan, you saw that? That was messed up. All right. Now, Logan, let me ask you. Why do you
Yes,
why do you
sir.
deserve to live more than my former friend Hales?
Oh Lord, this is family show, right? So I would
Yes,
say
it is. Yes, it is.
because
Yes, it is.
well, she's nice, she's very pleasant, but I think we have a lot of that going around, and I'm think I'm more realistic, so I think we
Okay.
need more of that in the world.
So you're not as nice, but you're more realistic.
Yeah, I'm not as optimistic. I'm more realistic.
Okay, so
I
you're
see
more
I see
realistic.
people as they are, and I treat them accordingly.
Yeah, but listen, you know what? You look like a cartoon, right?
I do.
I'm just saying.
I do.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
On the inside,
All right,
I feel
listen.
like a cartoon.
That's a good answer. I like that. All right, everybody. You know what? Let's leave it to you to decide. If you two of you would turn around and face that back wall, let's find out how you guys are doing. Now, if you support
All right.
Hales and you want to see Hales win today, go stand behind this middle fence right here. And if you want to see King Logan, all right, go ahead and stand behind this fence right here. All right, let's see. And those of you that are standing over here, I don't know what's going on with you. All right, here we go. All right, let's see here. Okay, I
They're
think that's pretty
abstaining.
conclusive. I think that's pretty conclusive. I do. All right, Hales.
Oh wow.
Let me ask you something. What are your plans for later after the show?
Eating chicken and going to sleep.
Eating chicken and going to
Aw.
sleep. Okay.
Oh wow.
All right. Well, that sounds
What
nice.
kind of
I
chicken?
want you to close your eyes and think about that for just a moment. Give us a good scream on your way out. Okay. Wait. Does anybody know where you are?
No.
Oh,
Do
okay,
you know where
excellent.
you
Good
are?
news. All right.
No.
Yeah, I think Hales does. Not anymore though. Close those eyes. It's gonna be fast. Mr. Producer, if you would, please put Hales out of her misery.
Okay.
There we go.
Sorry, Kels.
There we go. All right, everybody. Well, guess what? King Logan, he looks like you're gonna be our wait a minute. Wait a minute. What happened? Oh, that's not right. That's not right, people. You all saw that. All right.
You.
Mrs. Producer, we're gonna have words after the show. Okay, I see what's going on. All right, wow, that's messed up. Okay, wait. All right, I gotta dry off a little bit here. Yeah. Well, we got this all on camera. This is
Dab on
fine.
him.
Thanks, Smarty. I appreciate the
Dab
loyalty.
on him.
That's good. Wow, my jacket's all wet. This is
Dab
messed
on
up.
him.
It's my hair, people. Is my hair okay? My hair okay? It's good. Good. Okay. All right. Good.
You look very
excellent.
handsome down there.
I appreciate that, King Logan. If you would come on down here for a minute, we're going to take your picture, all right, as our winner. It's going to go out on our Twitter account. And what's going to happen is Sharky's going to send you a friend request that you're going to receive tonight. When you receive a friend
Sure.
request from the Sharky, just accept it. And a short time after that, you're going to receive the 12-piece world building kit that we're all going to go take a look at in just a minute. All right. But if you would
Yes, sir.
stand right here, right, and then turn around and face me. Now, our audience, everybody, come together nice and tight like that and throw up all the emojis that you can. I want to get a good picture here. All right, let's see. Let me get a good angle. All right, that looks good. All right, I'm going to count. 2, yell out it's shark time. 1, it's shark time.
It's shark time.
All right, oh, that looks good.
Okay.
That came out nice. Actually, it's a little crooked. Keep those emojis going, everybody. Keep it going there. All right. There we go. I'm not trying to make the battery companies money or anything. All right, there we go. Very nice. All right, very good. All right, now, so like I said, you're going to get a friend request from Sharky, and when you accept that, you'll
Okay.
get that 12-piece world building kit shortly thereafter.
Awesome.
All right,
Awesome.
turn around. If everybody could show those emojis up again, because King Logan's back was turned, and
Give me
now,
some
you
love.
see that?
Give me
That's
some
all
love.
for you. That's all for
Oh,
you. Does that
man.
feel good? That's nice, right? Yeah, there you go. All right, cool. All right, now, everybody, if you have never seen our 12-piece world building kit, we're going to go out and we're going to take a look at it. We tried this last week. It didn't work out. We are going to try it again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stage blockers off. I'm going to invite you all to come up to the stage, and you'll notice right up at this ramp here, we have this blue light. We're going to go into that blue light and head on out to go check that out. Listen, if you're around this Saturday at 7 p.m., we're going to be doing this again. That's Eastern. You can find us in your local time by opening up your main menu and going to your events tab. And if you didn't hear the announcement earlier, again, we are asking for your help where our special effects aren't working. Our show is normally got a lot more special effects going on. If you can go to altvr.com and at the very bottom, click on support and just write into Altspace and ask them, hey, we really like Shark Time. We'd like you to help Michael Forrest out a little bit, and they're going to send you a form letter back. But just answer that form letter, keep that conversation going so we keep this issue open and let them know that it's important. All right, everybody? All right, so everybody come on up to the stage with me. Come on up, just cross that bridge very carefully because our insurance doesn't cover that, fall stuff. You got to remember there are sharks in the water here. All right, everybody, go up that ramp into that blue light. Let's head out. Check out the prizes, everybody. Let's go, everyone. Here we go.
I'm gonna go.
Let's go.